Hi everyone, welcome to US Immigration Help channel. In today's video, we are going to talk about how to file the new version of Form I-134, which is Declaration of Financial Support. If you are new to this channel, my name is Sliman and I make videos for a family-based immigration to simplify the immigration process and give you a confidence to go through your immigration journey by yourself. First of all, I am not an immigration attorney. I'm here to help you based on the information I have from USCIS website and also based on the instruction that comes with the Form I-134. If you found this video very helpful, please subscribe, share, hit the notification bell, and give us a big like so YouTube can share the video with more people. So if you're ready, let's get started. As I mentioned, this is a new Form I-134 that will expire on December 31st, 2027. If you want to know the version, it is very simple. Just go at the bottom of the page and you will see the version of the form. If you see this one, this is the new version. This edition, January 20th, 2025. So to know which version you're gonna file, go to USCIS website and type I-134 and click on edition date. For this one, for this edition, which is our version, January 20th, 2025, starting April 3rd, 2025, USCIS will accept only this version, which is January 20, 2025 edition. So until then, you can also use the prior editions. So now let's go back to the form I-134. Now let's start filing this form. We're gonna start right here. Type or print in black ink. Part 1. Basis for filing. Question number 1. I am filing this form on behalf of. You have two options. The first option is myself as the beneficiary. Does not apply for me. For me, I'm filing this form for my fiance as another individual. He is the beneficiary. And if I choose this option right here, I must complete part 2 to 3 and part 5 to 8 and skip part 4. So now let's go to part 2, which is information about the individual agreeing to financially support the beneficiary. Please read this, it is very important. All filers must complete part 2. Question 1 under part 2. Current legal name. Do not provide nickname. Family name, it's Baker. Given name is Sliman, which is me. Middle name, I don't have one. I can leave it blank or in A. Both works. Question number 2 under part 2. Other names used. Provide all other names you have ever used, including aliases, maiden names, and nicknames. If you need extra space to complete this section, use the space provided in part 8, additional information. So I do not have any other names, so I'm going to leave it blank, or you can type right here in A. Let's go to question 3. Current mailing address. In care of name, it's Baker Sliman. Street number and name is 303 North Jackson Street. City or town, Indianapolis. State, Indiana. Zip code is 46254. And as you can see, this one right here, once you choose the state, the country will be populated right here as USA automatically. So question number 4. Is your current mailing address the same as your current physical address? In my case is yes. If you choose here no, you must enter in item number 5. We're still talking about part 2. So since we checked yes, so part 5, current physical address, will be left blank. Now we go question number 6. Date of birth in the format month, day, and year is January 1st, 1980. place of birth. Question number 7, which is place of birth. City or town is Kinefra. State or province is Kinefra. Country is Morocco. Question number 8, alien registration number, A number if any. This is what a lot of people miss, because if you are a US citizen, you still have an A number. How you find that one? Just go to your naturalization certificate. This is your A number right here. And if you are a green card holder, you get it from here. So let's go back to our form. Enter your A number right here. For question number 9, USCIS online account, if any. If you failed the petition before, you have USCIS online account. And if you done it online and you have a receipt number that starts with IOE number, you have USCIS online account number. I'm going to show you mine, just an example. This is my, I failed the petition before, and as you can see, my receipt number, it starts with IOE number. And then they, once I failed that petition, they send me USCIS online, USCIS account access, I'm sorry, notice. So if you can see, I have USCIS online account number right here. If you have one, just copy it right here. As I mentioned, for USCIS online account, if you have one, your receipt number will start with IOE number. If you filed a petition before, not I-129F. So question number 10, what is your current immigration status? US citizen. Question number 11, what is your relationship to the beneficiary? In my case, it's a fiancé, it's my fiancé. I'm doing this form for my fiancé. Question number 12, employment status. The first option applies for me, employed, full-time, part-time, seasonal, as engineer. Name of employer, company called ATA Incorporation. So we're still talking about part 2, information about the individual agreeing to financially support the beneficiary. Now we're going to go to financial information. Provide information about your dependents, income, and assets. If you need additional space to complete any item number in this section, use the space provided in Part 8, additional information. Question number 13. How many other Form I-134, Form I-134A, Form I-A64, Form I-A64 Easy, and Form I-A64A have you previously submitted on behalf of a person, including yourself if applicable, and your support obligation has not ended? Do not include the beneficiary named in Part 3. It is clear. For the beneficiary you are filing this form, do not include him or her. But if you file a form, one of those forms right here before, and the person is not a US citizen yet, you must add it right here. So in my case, it's 0. So this is my first time, so it's 0. So let's go to question number 14. How many other dependents do you support, including yourself? Do not include individuals in item number 13 and the beneficiary named in Part 3. So in my case is 1, just myself. Question number 15. Provide the information requested in the table below about all of your dependents and any other individuals you financially support. Do not include yourself and the beneficiary named in Part 3. So in my case, this will be left blank. So now question 16. What is your current annual income? In my case, it's $60,000 a year. Question number 17. Provide information on the cash or asset available to you. Do not include any assets from individual, in Part 3. Attach evidence showing you have this asset. Just my example, checking account, saving account, and stocks and bonds, certificate of deposit. So I have this just for learning purposes. So I put $90,000 right here for 3 of them. But you must attach supporting document. So you gotta get a statement, you get a statement, and you get a statement for each one. And then you must attach it to the form. Now let's go to question number 18. If you are filing this form on behalf of another individual who is the beneficiary, complete item number 18 to 19. If you are the beneficiary, proceed to part 4. So question number 18, in addition to providing financial support, I intend to make a specific contribution to cover the beneficiary's basic living needs. In my case, is yes. Describe question number 19. Describes the specific contribution you will provide to cover the beneficiary's basic living needs. This could include providing safe and appropriate housing, securing employment opportunities once authorized to work, enrolling in school, and enrolling in any benefits for which he or she is eligible. If you intend to furnish room and board, provide the address where the beneficiary will reside. If you need additional space, use part 8 for additional information. So for me, since she is my fiancée and she will become my spouse, so I will provide all for her. I will provide everything for her. So part 3, information about the beneficiary. Complete part 3 if you are filing this form on behalf of another individual who is the beneficiary. If you are the beneficiary, providing financial support for yourself, do not need to complete part 3. Proceed to part 4. So question number 1 under part 3, the beneficiary's current legal names. Do not provide a nickname. This is family name for my fiancée. It's Bushi. A given name is Hana. Middle name, she does not have one. Leave it blank or NA. Other name, question number 2 under part 3, other names used. Provide all other names the beneficiary has ever used, including aliases, middle name, and nicknames. If you need extra space to complete this section, use the space provided in part 8, additional information. Family name, so, and given name and middle name. She did not use any other names, so they will be left blank or put NA. So question number 3, date of birth is January 1st, 1990. Question 4, sex is female. 5, alien registration number. If she has one, you can add it right here. If she does not, just leave it blank. 6, question number 6, place of birth. City or town is Kinefra. State or province is Kinefra. The country is Morocco. Question number 7, country of citizenship or nationality, it's Morocco. We're still talking about part 3, information about the beneficiary. Marital status, single, she never been married before. Question number 9, the beneficiary's current mailing address. She's still abroad, so this address is gonna be a foreign address. In care of name, Bushi Hana. Street name and street number name is 100 Hay El Masira. City or town is Kinefra. Province is Kinefra. Postal code is 54,000. Country, it's Morocco. Question number 10, are the beneficiaries' mailing address and physical address the same? In my case is yes. If you answer no, you must provide it in question number 11, the beneficiary current physical address. So we're going to go straight to the beneficiary's anticipated length of stay. That's question 12. Beneficiary's anticipated period of stay in the United States. From my fiancé will arrive in the United States from on 4/15/2025, but no end date, because when she is gonna arrive in the United States, we're gonna get married and then become a green card holder. So I don't have a date. So the one that applied for me is no end date. So now part 4, statement, contact information, certification, and signature of the beneficiary if filing form I-134 on his or her own behalf. So this does not apply for me because this is for the beneficiary if file this form. But in my case, we check the option number 2. So we're gonna go to next part, which is part 5. Part 5 is statement, contact information, certification, and signature of the individual agreeing to financially support the beneficiary. If you are filing for I-134 on behalf of someone else, the beneficiary listed in Part 3, complete and sign Part 5. Read the penalties section of the Form I-134 instruction before completing this section. So, yeah, just I want to mention something right here. If, for all forms that the I-134 and I-864, these forms that's to support someone, and your obligation ends only when that person become a U.S. citizen. So, statement of individual agreeing to financially support the beneficiary. Note, select the box for either item A or B in item number 1. If applicable, select the box for item number 2. So in my case, option number 1, which is A, I can read and understand English, and I have read and understand every question and instruction on this declaration, and may answer to every question. So now we're gonna go to contact information of individual agreeing to financially support the beneficiary. But I didn't talk about this right here. If you use an interpreter, you're gonna put the language right here. If somebody prepare this form for you, you must add the prepare right here. But in my case, I file this form by myself. I prepare this form by myself. So question number 3, daytime telephone number is 317-111-222. This is for learning purposes. Same telephone number. And the email address, question number 5, email address is sb@gmail.com. Now this is the things I talked about. So you must read this. It is very, very important when you are filing I-134. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this, but I'm going to go straight to signature of individual agreeing to financially support the beneficiary. Signature. At first, I'm going to date it. Date of signature is 3/03/2025, and signature. Once I press the form, I must sign it with a black ink with hands, right hand. Do not put initial or full name. It must be signed with hand, with a black ink. Part 6 only if you use interpreters, and part 7 only if you use a prepare. But in my case, I prepared this form by myself on behalf. I prepared this form for my spouse as a petitioner. So for additional part 8, which is additional information, if you wanna, I have a separate video for this additional information page. If you need to add something, I have a video on my channel on how to do that. So this is the end of this video. I hope you like it. If you do, please subscribe, share, hit notification bell. Thank you, and see you next video.